Oh my God, where do I begin? This movie is absolutely insane. I mean, listen, I was telling my wife on the way out of the theater that I think it was the best movie I've seen thus far this year. However, I'm not quite sure because we've seen so many movies this year, as you guys know. I'm not quite sure if it's the best, but I will say this. Moving forward for the remainder of the year, these other movies, they got something on their hands with this one. I don't know if they're going to be able to really match this. I mean, as I'm talking about, not like in terms of a children's movie or family movie or something. I'm talking about generally speaking, as a movie. Man, they knocked it out of the park with this one, man. This installment of Spider-Man with the Miles Morales story is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, from they always somehow draw you in, and as a matter of fact, the first movie, I'm not gonna say throw it away. I'm not gonna say throw the first movie away. What I'm gonna say is it doesn't even mirror this one. They're like two totally different vibes. It seemed as if it had a whole new direction. Totally different. A bit darker, just a tad bit darker. I'm not saying this was like some Doctor Strange dark, but it was definitely a tad bit darker. However, man, I'm just blown away. I'm blown away. I'm a bit upset at the ending. I'm not going to give it away. I'm a bit upset because no, I'm not going to do y'all guys. Like, y'all have got to go see it. I'm not going to give it away, but if y'all know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. But definitely go check this movie out. Let me say this. I felt as if this story didn't just simply revolve around Miles this time in him. It kind of dived into Gwen as well, man. Like it really dived in her. It seemed as if we could have had a movie like it was like two features in one, sort of, right? So it kind of dived into hers just as much as it dived into his story. So and showing how they're intertwined, right? I mean, just very, very good writing overall. Very good writing in general. I again, I have to say, man, I was simply blown away. I really want you guys, and I'm having a hard time doing this review and not giving away too much. The action is superb. The character development is superb with all the different Spider-Mans. Of course, we all know their names, but they're all variants of Spider-Man. Absolutely insane. From the character development to the action to the just the pure draw of it all, man. I'm gonna have to say the score in this movie is probably one of those things that is gonna go underrated. The score was crazy. I mean, listen, however you want to pronounce it. I mean, there was original score as well as the soundtrack. They did a good job in the first one, but this one was really good. It was really good. I am thoroughly impressed, man. Just the overall elements. And when I say elements, if you guys listen to our discussions on here, the elements that we always draw conversations around those themes. And here we have the theme of loss, the theme of utilitarianism, if I pronounced that correctly, I believe, which is basically, I'm about to screw this definition up, but utilitarianism is basically doing something for the greater good. So taking a loss for the betterment of the overall betterment of everyone. So that theme is in here. We have of course the friendship. We got the people growing up and learning that sometimes you have to walk away, sometimes you have to part. Oh man, again, thoroughly impressed, man. I can't say it enough. I definitely think that you guys need to go see it. The voice acting, as always, is phenomenal. Uh, there are some cameos in here that will make you laugh. The jokes were absolutely on point. You guys are going to really enjoy this film, and I suggest that you take your whole family. But I will say this: I had my 5-year-old son with me. He has been begging to go see this movie, and while we were in there, this movie is very long. I don't know how long the runtime is, but I would have to say, I mean, I live probably about 10 minutes or so from the theater. It's 10:46 at night right now. We caught the 7:30 showing. So there you go. The movie started at 8. I'm pretty sure we just got out about 10:30. So there you go. For a film of this nature, we weren't expecting that at all. And again, I'm pretty sure that first one wasn't that long. But very good nonetheless. But his attention was, he liked the movie, don't get me wrong, but he was all over the place. We had to keep him still. So, and I heard some other kids in there, same thing with them, man. The parents would So it's very long. It's a little bit long, man. So I'm starting to think maybe they got away from the whole, it's not so much kiddie anymore. They're trying to lean into something else. And the art style in here is crazy good, man. I love, and they mix so many different styles, right? They mix that graphic art. Man, I'm about to screw up. I'm really about to screw this conversation up now because I have no idea about art, and my ignorance on art is crazy. But definitely like graphic novel-ish, mixed with there was one time where there was a mix of like what would you call that? Renaissance, like the Renaissance era. They mixed it all so well, and it does take a minute to get your eyes adjusted to this world, to this whole Spider-Verse world. It does take a minute, at least for me, before I can get adjusted to it, because everything goes out with the style, with the whole, when they zoom in on people's face, and where the face is the focal point, and the background is blurry. I know we do that in cinematography and videography as well. However, when you talking about, it's not, to me at least, I can't think of it being so prominent in animation, right? So that was different for me. But I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it was a little bit different. Anyway, definitely check this out, man. Like I don't know what else to say.